So you give birth to your baby all smooth and fine, looking with no skin blemish, looking very smooth. Look at him with bright eyes. I can tell him the future is very bright. Look at his face, very smooth and everything fine. And then we had to move to a new house. The former house where we were staying was a bit small, so we had to move to a bigger place. So we cleaned up everything. That's JD in what I call that, a car, sleeping, and we're part of, all of us were part of the cleaning. And then we got installed, and then the house was ready, only for us to sleep a few days in the house, and then boom, something happened. JD got bit by mosquitoes, and his whole body reacted to it. I think he got bit by mosquitoes for a few spots, and then he developed an allergy. His whole body got swollen because of mosquito bites. So after we got treatment, we went to the hospital. He was given an antihistaminic drug, antibacterial drug, and all that to be able to treat the allergy plus the infection. Because if you see the hand was already getting infected. And how did we have to solve the problem? We had to buy a tent. We were using a tent before. Uncle Happy bought us this tent. Happy, thank you very much. If you see this video, I'm saying thank you for the tent you bought for JD. And then it happened that since we were using the tent, we had to only play in the tent because we realized that JD also got bitten during the day. So every form of play was done inside the tent. If you had to play with JD, you just had to be in the tent. And it became, very monotonous. What do we do to solve the problem? How do we play with JD when JD is out of the tent? And how does JD learn to sit down and all that? So we had to put in nets at the level of the windows to solve the problem. We had to incorporate nets at the level of the windows, all the windows. We had to get a carpenter to do all that, to put nets at the level of the windows. The doors were always closed during the day, and at some point we even we're still using mosquito repellent and all that in order to avoid every form of mosquitoes. So you might be living in a good house, probably in a good environment, but your child might be allergic to mosquito bites, or maybe you're living in a bushy environment. You must take some certain measures in order to solve the issues of mosquito bites. Get a tent for yourself. Get a tent for your child. You might need to even put nets at the windows. And I even saw at a colleague's house where he had doubled the door with the net door. So when the main door is open, the door with the net is closed to prevent mosquitoes from entering, especially if you're in an environment where mosquitoes easily breed. Besides cleaning your environment, you might take these measures in order to protect yourself and protect your family from mosquito bites. If you love this video, please leave us a comment, follow our page, and we will see you in another video. Bye bye.